Hey everyone, it's me, Rainbow Twilight, and here we are back with the PoniPoniPoniPoniCast. That was the fastest I've ever said that. And I'm joined with... Bye.
Oh, Peanut.
Peanut, every time! Toadon, stop putting Peanut right after me. Oh, hey.
No.
Joining a call. Why can't I join a call?
No, you just joined
and
like
the
right when we started.
bipolar Brony is here too.
And
Just
James
feel like it.
Orgel. James Orgel's here. Yeah.
Here's Bats.
And I guess here's Toadon, and then we just have Lil Cinna that randomly joined in here. Introduce yourself, Cinna. Or do not. Okay, I don't know.
Surprise Apple Bloom.
Yeah, I don't even.
Pay no attention to the man behind the Apple Bloom.
We're an official
Pay no
podcast.
attention.
Wait.
I'm gonna say really fast. The last time I was in the podcast, I am sorry. I was exhausted because Las Pegasus. Yeah. I fell asleep during the podcast.
Good
That
Did
job.
we
was
talk
just
about
kind of-
Las Vegas at all?
That was
We
quite humorous.
didn't
to be
get to
honest.
because I fell asleep during the podcast.
Yeah.
Well, now you have another person who went, so we might as well talk about sometime this podcast.
Yeah, we
Right.
should.
Yeah.
Should we?
Should we?
I guess.
Actually, yeah,
We
you
have
two.
nothing to
If
talk
you're-
about, might as well.
Yeah.
To be or
Okay,
not
you-
to
I will
be.
disclose
did
what
it.
I can.
All right. Well, I say we start that off. Then we talk about Las Vegas' Unicon, or some people have called it amongst the community, Titanicon.
Titanicon? Other
Yeah.
people have been calling it
Yeah.
DerpyCon and ChaosCon and such.
Well, Titanicon it sank. You know,
It did.
it's like
But
Maiden
DerpyCon and
Voyage,
ChaosCon also were
sank.
names.
I
My
like
favorite
Titanic.
thing that I saw was the picture someone did. I survived Las Pegasus. That was so funny. If you haven't seen it, look it up. I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah.
It's basically Twilight Sparkles on fire.
Well, I'm gonna look at this up really quickly.
Okay, I'm looking it up.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a link into this chat here. But
It's
yeah.
Princess Twilight Sparkle on fire.
Anyways, so you two, what was the staff like there at Las Vegas Unicon? How was the whole staff acting, especially around the whole little once we figure out, okay, we're screwed, we're sinking, yay. What happened with the staff around that moment? And how was the staff during the whole thing?
Well, I was actually in the ConOps booth when it was starting to sink and people were starting to figure it out. And the way people found out was just through rumors that ended up being true. People were just throwing rumors around because the agents and such wouldn't shut up. That's what I heard. I don't know if the agents not shutting up is true.
Secret agents?
No,
Oh,
the
I thought it was
guest
secret
agents.
agents. Secret
But
agents
yeah.
sounds cooler.
And Sandy was hiding out most all of the day on day 3, so there's another hint.
We'll link to Kuavu's description of like some of the events. We'll link to other events that go into more detail about what like actually went down, as in like the background story and like exactly what happened, because there have been quite a few videos that like Jake has put up and Kuavu and those people that have like actually like done a background searches on Sandy, and her name is Sandy, right?
Yeah, her name is
Yes.
Sandy.
Yeah.
Well,
She was pretty nice. I mean, she's a nice person.
That's
Yeah.
the closest thing I've gotten to it, which is I survived Las Vegas.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
image
I
about Las Pegasus. I want to find that though.
I haven't seen any with Twilight on Fire. I don't know why, but I just want to see Twilight on
It's
Fire.
probably hidden somewhere randomly amongst the internet.
Yeah, it's
Probably.
Princess Twilight on fire.
Okay,
In the
it
depths.
wasn't as bad as that picture makes it out to be.
Yep, that's the one.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
Well, what I've heard is from the, I guess the goers there, just the normal community, just going there to Las Vegas, just to enjoy it there. I heard that they actually had a pretty decent time.
They did.
Yeah, I heard
They had
that it was
great
like
time.
a great con for like the person who went there. It was just like the management and just the statistics or the logistical side of it was just a sham and
And the
complete.
only reason why people keep saying that it was a disaster is because of the rumors.
Well, I mean,
It's fun.
yes, it was kind of a disaster because, I mean, the voice actors didn't get paid. People did get evicted out of their hotel rooms. People did have to get charged with a completely unexpected bill that they had.
My guy,
But,
he's got going for another one, but still.
yeah, that's sort of unrelated to the whole the con that just.
Yep.
But anyways, bronies, we are awesome. Bronies are awesome because
Yeah.
they organized the thing, and we paid off every single thing that was owed. We raised enough money to pay off everything and donate like a couple $1,000s to charity.
Yeah. Charity's awesome, no matter what.
Mind-boggling how we take this terrible thing that happened and almost turn it into like an
Awesome thing. It was an awesome thing, no matter what people say.
It was fun.
It's just things went wrong, which happens. It's just more things went wrong with this convention than most others.
Great, we're losing James. Yeah, though, Las Vegas Unicon. Any other big things that you guys would like to talk about? Any cool little panels and such that were on there?
Were there lasers?
Were there lasers? Were there places with lasers on their heads?
I like lasers.
No, there were
Even
not
so,
any
Las
ponies
Vegas
with
was
lasers
black.
on their heads. Sad.
There were. You missed them.
I was sitting off the staircase for almost the entire convention.
Yeah.
So
You
that's
didn't get to see
understandable.
anything.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
But
The
I
last
got
day,
to meet a bunch of really cool people.
on the last
So-
day, all of us sat together on the ground when the convention was over. We sat on the ground. We had a giant balloon and we passed it around and sucked helium.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It was
That
awesome.
was fantastic. I have to say that was probably the
So I'm
highlight.
curious, at what point did my connection drop?
You know.
Not quite sure. Anyone here? Just imagine me on helium. Yes.
Oh, you should have heard me.
Toadod on helium.
Peanut was
Go out on helium. It sounds like a normal person talking now. Not some deep voice monster.
Toadod,
Yeah, it
stop
was
being a
just-
demon.
No matter what anyone says, it was fun.
Yeah.
People can't
So at
deny
what
it
point-
was fun.
So I just dropped out of the call accidentally. What point did my internet stop?
You know.
have no idea.
Here.
They wouldn't really notice.
Well,
Alright.
I noticed. I'm just like, oh, well, we lost James, but I couldn't really pinpoint a time to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, because I said something that was like influential and like meaningful.
Uh-oh. Repeat it, please.
No,
Start.
nothing meaningful has been contributed.
All right then. So like, they set up the
Oh,
Las
that.
Peg.
Yeah. How the brilliance, how we've set up that Las Pegasus fund, and how
Yeah.
we actually got all the money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I cut out before
you
that?
were
or after
no,
that?
you were there for that part. You explained that part. It was
Okay.
after you kind of stopped, and then there was a little part in which you. I don't know. It sounded like you were trying to say something, but stopped, and then I noticed your internet cut out.
All
And we
right.
lost Cinna. I think he just hung up though. Didn't say internet thing. So yeah,
Yeah.
he probably did not know that we were in the middle of the podcast
Yeah.
call. But
She's like, wait, what?
Oh.
power to him and his confusion.
Another great thing about Las Vegas is the vendors. There were so many awesome vendors there.
The thing with the vendors is that they didn't actually have enough time to sell things, so most of them barely even just broke even on their travel costs.
But still, now they have their names out there. Now we can look for their stuff online. Now we can buy it online.
Yeah.
A lot of them made cards for that
Pretty
too.
awesome stuff from Toxic Mario for free.
I got an Applejack Cutie Mark plot sticker from the guy that was
That-
selling the mouse pads.
That is awesome.
That
Nice.
is pretty awesome.
So, let's see. Bipolar, you said you met some cool people. Were they just community members? Any?
Community members and a couple of like big names from the show.
Ooh, very nice.
I got to hang out with Saberspark and AC Race Best for quite a while.
Oh, that's
That was
are
fun.
Were you in any of their blogs? Because if so, I want to see.
I haven't managed to get through all of the vlogs yet, but I believe I'm in one of them.
Oh, I need to see this.
nice.
Because I don't even know what you look like, though. So that
Just-
makes
He's a scrawny beanpole.
Drunk Saberspark is hilarious.
Saberspark in general is hilarious.
Yeah, I also got to meet John Delancey, and I had a really long talk with Amy Keating-Rogers. Unfortunately, I did not get any spoilers.
No, they won't do that.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
Well, how
The
about
only
you,
thing
Peanut?
he told me was that season 4 is going to be awesome.
Nice.
Who did
Season
I
4 is
meet?
going to be
Yeah.
perfect.
How about you? Who have you met from the community and maybe, I guess, big names from the show and such?
Well, I
Is
did
anyone
see Mike,
noteworthy?
and I
Well,
did talk to. I
exactly
did
what-
actually. Hang on, shh, my turn.
Okay.
I did. I did talk to Omnipony.
Nice.
And I also talked to Rena Chan, who is so awesome. She is a great talk to. And Andrea Libman came up to the ConOps booth. And she was signing things for the charity auction. So I got to do a little bit of talking. Got an autograph off of her. She was stressed, though, poor girl.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
No.
I'd imagine that would be kind of It would be quite stressful for them, just the whole con experience.
Yeah.
She didn't have to come up. She wasn't going to originally. But she came up anyway. So I
I
was
don't think
like,
that any of them have to come up at all,
No.
ever.
she didn't want to. She didn't want to at first, but she just came up,
Yeah.
signed a bunch of stuff for the auction. She was like, what else can I sign? Can I sign some of those hats? She's like, all right.
Can I
And then
sign
I-
your Avery thing, please?
I got her to sign a drawing that I did of my OC.
Nice.
Kind of random thing to get signed, but that's pretty dang cool.
It is. I
This is
was
why-
doodling. It was slow. So I doodled, and I drew a picture of my OC and colored it with crayons.
yeah,
This is-
crap
this is-
gallery.
This
Sorry,
is why I need to go to a con. Cons sound awesome, and I need to go to one.
Oh, and Dusty Cat was so funny at the charity
Dusty
auction.
Cat was awesome.
At the charity auction,
he
was
signed
the,
a banana, didn't he?
I was trying to tell
Yeah,
that
he sold
story.
a banana for like $50.
Wow.
Trying to tell the story.
Okay, let Peanut tell it.
The banana was
Okay.
going to for him for eating, and the crowd kept saying, "Auction off the banana" and stuff. So finally, he just grabbed the banana, stood up, grabbed a Sharpie, signed the banana. it did auction off for $50. That was
Yeah.
the funniest thing
That
ever.
is amazing, but I would not want to sign banana just because the skin would rot. Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah,
it was just
Saberspark has it in, or Race has it in one of his vlogs, that the
Yep.
banana thing.
Yeah, it was just
I want to say something about Mike the Microphone. Kudos to him. He was actually working staff at this convention, which I thought was absolutely crazy.
Oh, what form of
you
staff
being
was he working?
Fluffy.
He was just going around doing everything.
But he was mean to Fluffy. You don't be mean to Fluffy.
How can you be mean to Fluffy?
I know.
Pardon my French. You can bleep this out if you want when you edit it. So make sure that you edit it if you're
It's
gonna.
like, I don't want to bleep this. That's too much
You're gonna-
work.
It's not too much.
I don't,
Rainbow,
I don't
you
have
gotta
a bleep
bleep.
button. I don't believe I have a bleep button.
Oh
You
well.
can just get the bleep file, like the audio file, and then just put it over
Bleep.wav.
saying
See,
that.
Fluffy was doing his job right, just being security staff like he does. And Mike comes up and asks where Daniel Ingram is. And Fluffy's not really paying attention because he's focused. And Mike the microphone's like, what are you, fucking retarded? In like the meanest voice ever.
Well, Mike has a really short temper. We found out.
No, you don't be mean to Fluffy ever.
And also, he was really stressed. You could tell.
But you don't be mean to Fluffy. No one is mean to Fluffy ever.
I don't think Mike knows Fluffy, so.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He didn't know that it was Fluffy.
If he knew it was Fluffy.
But he knew that he was also on security. You don't be mean to security.
Security will whoop your ass.
Oh,
Exactly.
the talent's always mean to security.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Yep.
But still, you're just not mean to Fluffy. He has this sort of aura that everyone can realize you're never mean to Fluffy.
I don't think he's capable of being mean to anyone, ever.
Mike was mean to Fluffy.
What?
You don't be mean to Fluffy. Poor Fluffy.
We have driven this point home now. We're done.
No, you don't be mean to Fluffy.
I know that.
Anyways, what else happened in the con? Anyone else you guys meet?
Well, at one point the fire alarm went off.
That was fun.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yep.
But we didn't know the Las Vegas rules and regulations of fire alarms. So we did first instinct told us to get out of the building.
Actually, it was what Jake told us. He made an executive decision to evacuate.
Yeah, well, first instinct for me was to get out of the building, and most everyone else too.
Well, that's because of that's what we're trained to do in Colorado.
Is that?
Yeah.
What
And
is the
everyone
regulation
glad.
for Las-
Proud to report that we had the building cleared out. Well, the convention grounds cleared out in under 6 minutes.
We had it in like 4 minutes.
Wow,
minutes
that
flat.
is some pretty good speed.
So wait, what are you supposed to do in Las
You
Vegas?
stay
if there's a
inside
fire?
until you get a signal that says to evacuate.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's kind
because
of
they have
Oh,
such
okay.
super high-tech
I think
stuff
it-
there.
I think it's kind of stupid. But
Yeah,
hey,
it's like
that's my opinion.
hey, you guys, the building is on fire, but just stay here because.
Just so that we know it's scientifically
Yeah,
on
just-
fire. Because scientifically
Although
on fire.
I guess it makes sort of. I guess it sort of makes sense though because it is Las Vegas. That if
They
you
want to keep
leave,
gamblers
then you're
in.
leaving your stuff behind, and somebody could have just easily pulled the fire alarm and then just looted.
True, but
Maybe
still.
I don't know.
Remember, if there's a
We
fire,
had the entire convention hall cleared out.
if there's a fire, you have to make sure it's a scientific fire.
But still, we were playing it safe, like how we were originally trained to do from the day we first went to elementary school.
I never went to elementary school. I was never a child.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You just popped out and you were an adult. Okay.
Yeah. Well, were there any panels that you guys thought was pretty interesting that were going on?
I didn't get to go to any panels.
I didn't get to attend panels either.
Have you heard of any of them? Because I'm pretty sure you must have heard some discussion at least from Gus or so.
No, I haven't actually.
We didn't.
Wow. Okay then.
We were way too busy.
Yeah.
There was
There
this one
were-
guy that.
There were so little staff, we were recruiting volunteers out of the convention and giving them badges for free.
Yeah, I heard that the
So,
like all the military bronies were like made security.
nope.
No, they weren't made security.
Like,
That
It
was a
was just-
rumor.
They were, some of them were doing badge checking, but that's not security.
okay.
Unless they were wearing the Lunar Guard uniform that I was wearing, they were not security.
Yep.
All right then.
Well, other than that, you said apparently rumors started to spread around of all that stuff in Las Vegas just when it was going on. When exactly did that start to take effect? Did you start to notice a giant effect on the guests when that
The guests,
rumor started to spread around, or what?
from what I noticed, only the like VIP guests or really big community members started to notice. Just the general guests, I
And some vendors started to
didn't
notice too.
see caring. The vendors knew about it pretty quick.
Huh.
Same with all the VAs.
And pretty much anyone who was like, I would assume probably anyone who had stuff paid for them, or like expected to make a profit, or at least not have to pay something.
Yes, from the convention after it was done.
Yeah.
So, for everyone out there who plans on making a convention, don't do vouchers for anything. Don't have where they pay the convention to go do something. Don't do that. That was a huge mistake.
Yeah.
I was looking at it for autograph vouchers. I was looking at them while I was selling them. I was like, this is such a stupid idea. Same thing with bits. There was an ATM around the corner.
Kind of silly.
Such a silly Philly.
I mean,
Silly
bits
Philly.
was an okay idea. But
I'm a Philly, and what is this?
Tis Unicon.
right after the convention, yeah, things are just way downhill. I don't know where to stop for overstepping my boundaries for talking about it.
Yeah.
What I can say is, for a convention where everything went wrong,
Well,
it went pretty well.
Isn't that
Yeah, sounds like it.
Agreed.
For like a convention that went wrong, what I would expect for like mass hysteria wrong is just all the VAs leaving, all the dealers leaving, just everyone else leaving, just random, just kind of seeing and going like, what the heck is going on here?
They just like start disappearing. Turns out it's an episode of Doctor Who, the biggest fandom crossover in history.
That would be brilliant. But one negative thing that that this is going to affect the fandom like permanently is that VAs aren't going to be as ready to go to new cons. That's just fact.
Oh, yeah.
Now. I mean, they still might go to some, maybe. I know that Tara Strong has been concerned, is a light way to put it, about new cons from now on.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, Tara Strong is just looking for a reaction from her fans on that one.
Yeah, possibly.
Tara Strong did turn out to be a little bit not how she would seem on the outside.
Yeah, that's the way most
I mean, like,
actors.
think of a typical star. That's her.
Yeah.
John Delancey took everything with grace under pressure. He was great.
Delancey, who I did get to meet, was absolutely wonderful.
He took
Lee
everything
Tokar
really
seems
well.
like an awesome dude.
He's
I
used
haven't-
to conventions because Star Trek.
Yep. Speaking of which, I made my English teacher, who is a gigantic Trekkie, extremely jealous by coming back to Colorado and telling him, I got to meet John Delancey.
I said hi to him.
I had a short talk with him
I
while
know,
he was heading
wait.
up to the VA green rooms.
Yeah, hold on, Peanut. Wasn't it you that had ran into John Delancey in the hallway and didn't really even realize it until a
Yep.
bit later?
Yep.
Ah.
I ran
I
into him
didn't
before, I
recognize
said
John
hi.
Delancey as he got off the elevator. That was embarrassing.
Oh, really? Then again, they're probably happy at the old times when I just noticed as a normal person, not some crazy celebrity.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It has to be nice to just be
Normal for a bit.
yeah.
Normal.
And then get showered with compliments and praise and all that sort of stuff.
And then you get your little break where everyone doesn't know who you are and you're normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, general last words, I guess, about Las Vegas Unicon. Little last things you guys want to throw in there?
It was fun.
That was one of the funnest trips I've ever taken.
It was.
It was also one of the most, what's a good word for it? This trip is where I spent the most money, ever.
was one of your most expensive trips, but it was definitely one of your most fun ones.
Yeah, I dropped $180 on merchandise in my first 3 hours there.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, that kind of convention.
Yeah, not that surprised though about it. I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, considering how that was
lot.
almost all of my bank account,
Ooh,
and I don't have a job yet.
Ouchie.
nice.
Oh.
I wanted so many things that I couldn't spend anything though. All the money that I had was for food.
Well, see, now you know next time, bring your own food.
Bring your own
Yeah,
bacon.
I do know next time.
Just bacon. Bring your own
I'll bring a loaf of bread.
Bring your own
Some
bacon.
bread and some butter.
I brought
Butter and
half
bacon.
a suitcase and a backpack full of food, and I never had to spend a thing on food.
Yep.
All right,
That is
there.
good,
It's
yeah.
victory.
But
That's
yeah.
probably something I would do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Rainbow would just bring like a pot, a pan, and like some raw chicken,
No,
some spices.
Is there a Sam's Club in Vegas?
Somewhere.
I have no idea.
Every night I just come home with a whole just bundle of ingredients.
I would be so happy if you did.
See,
Yeah.
I just ate like
And you
dried
would make
ramen.
lasagna.
I don't like dry ramen. It's disgusting.
Yeah, me and Rainbow.
Up the water.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toto and I turned out to have a little oven in the closet, like a camping
Yeah.
oven.
Yeah, me and like Rainbow just totally bring just a whole bunch of ingredients and stuff. Our whole luggage is not even clothes. It's just cooking stuff. Just like a little random, some wood for like a fire that we could just start up in a hotel.
Hey,
Yeah.
next convention,
Room service
I'm
comes
just
in and
gonna
we're
take-
burning the beds.
Full suitcase of food.
Ha!
We're burning the beds, just having bacon and chicken and all that stuff. It's
Bacon
over.
wrapped in
Yeah.
chicken with filet mignon.
Yes.
Bacon wrapped
No,
in
chicken
chicken.
wrapped in bacon.
Guys,
How do you wrap bacon with chicken?
You be me.
guys. All this talk of food has made me have to pee. I will be back.
Wow.
Makes
I
lots of
remember
sense.
when talking about food, not making me hungry, but making me have
Thanks,
to
Peanut.
have food.
So, what else should we talk about now?
Good.
Ponies.
Hmm?
Ponies.
Ponies.
Ponies?
Yeah.
What are ponies?
Well, something that we kind of discussed, but we didn't really even talk about much in the podcast, is the Equestria Girls. How they released images, supposedly. They're like,
Yeah.
I have not seen these images
I
yet.
don't know.
Let's
there's
not-
really
let's
not
not
much
talk
to
about
go off of.
yeah, it's kind of iffy talking about the whole thing. One thing
Okay,
is it looks odd to me. I don't
Okay.
All I can say for certain is that I will be watching that show.
I really
don't-
hope it's not mediocre. I hope that it's either somehow really good or just hilariously terrible.
Yeah, I hope
Because-
it's hilariously terrible so much.
Honestly, I'm hoping for the hilariously terrible.
The character designs are terrible. They're so awful. I heard a description in a forum post by someone that said they looked like slutty clown hookers. And they were right. They were right. They look like slutty clown hookers.
Oh God.
It was such a fair
wait.
description of them.
Now I really want to see these images.
I will hold them up for you.
That just
Okay,
reminded me of
good.
Scrubs when Dr. Cook says, "No, that lipstick doesn't make you look like a clown. It makes you look like a prostitute who caters to clowns."
oh,
Oh man,
oh.
I really want to watch Scrubs now. Scrubs is such a funny show.
I really
There,
want
I
to
linked.
watch
I linked it.
Oh hey, my parents are home.
Yeah, it's gonna be hilariously bad.
See, here's the thing. The designs look like someone accidentally put a My Little Pony doll and a Bratz doll in a dryer.
You know, that's actually a great description.
I have returned.
I feel
What
like-
is going on?
And boots and
We're
skirts.
talking about Equestria Girls and how the character designs look like someone left a My Little Pony doll and a Bratz doll in a dryer and ran it for 3 hours.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'm honestly not sure what to think.
Yeah.
Their cutie marks are on their cheeks,
What? That's dumb.
and they're all wearing mini skirts. Why is Applejack in a mini skirt?
For the
Why is
lulz.
Rainbow Dash in a miniskirt?
You know,
She,
you know what
she
I
at
think
least
is,
has the sport shorts on underneath the mini skirt. That's semi acceptable. Applejack is not. She's just wearing a mini skirt. I mean, it's
shirts and boots.
denim, but what? What?
What?
I
What?
just do not like this idea.
Nor do I. This is a bad
I
idea.
hope this will be hilariously
I
bad.
feel like I'm the
Yeah.
only person who's excited for this.
You
Well,
are.
Just because I enjoy being stupid. It's fun.
They have hair
Hey, that's
extension
my job.
tails. Why do they have hair extension tails?
Why don't you have a
Why
hair
is
extension
this a
tail?
thing?
The actual question is, why don't you have a hair extension tail? Why
Because
do you
he's
not have
sane.
a hair extension tail? I can't say tail.
Because I keep my hair short.
Well, exactly. That's why you should get a hair extension tail. I can't say tail.
Jeez, man.
How
It's
hard
like,
is
it's
it?
like a Jedi braid.
How hard
I
is it
think
to
if
need
you're
say
gonna
Jedi
live in
tail?
this country, you should speak the language.
I want a Jedi braid.
Jedi braid.
My nephew actually has one.
I had
It's
a friend in
adorable.
high school who had
She's
one.
5 years old.
Yeah, I'm gonna make sure when I have kids, they're gonna have Jedi braids.
nice.
Guys, I'm fighting Bowser Jr. because I'm playing Mario. Why am I
Stop
playing
it.
Mario?
I'm gonna walk up
Because
to Peanut's
there's-
children and say the force is strong in these. Well, 1, 2, 3. These 3.
And then they're gonna be like,
Are you-
"Ooh,
oh, I'm
I
only
love the
allowed
Star
to
Wars
have 3?
movies. The 7th, 8th, and 9th ones are the best."
And then we'll shoot them, right?
Yeah, exactly. We'll be like,
Oh god,
"Ah."
if anyone tells me that 7, 8, and 9 are good Star Wars movies, I will murder them.
What if they
Right,
are?
they
though?
haven't
though,
been
they
made yet.
actually are good.
Because I am a snob about the Star Wars movies.
No,
They,
The only
they
good ones
haven't
are good,
been
though.
made yet.
I'm
Maybe
open-minded.
Disney will do an awesome job.
Yeah,
Maybe they
they'll
will
be
take
good.
all of George Lucas's insanity, compress it into a ball, throw it out the window, and then make some awesome movies. What if that
Yeah.
happens? And then you're going to be
If that
listening to this in a
happens,
couple
I
years,
will
and you're going to go,
my
"Oh,
pants.
my head."
If that happens, I will eat my pants.
Yeah, speaking of
Yeah,
Don't
eating
make hats
clothing,
like that. Yeah, I have the materials to make my hat. It will be happening soon.
good.
It's going to be an awesome hat. I'm making a fruit by the foot yarmulke complete with Star of David on it.
Oh my
Made it.
That is amazing.
It's going to be epically awesome, and I'm going to eat it, and I'm not going to say anything while I film myself eating it, and just glare at my webcam.
Yes.
Oh, this will be fantastic.
Yes.
You need to post it on the podcast.
Yeah,
channel.
it's going on the channel.
Well,
We will.
that is
Okay,
exactly where it will go.
good. That is good.
It's just going to be described. The name of it will just be Bats Eats His Hat. It'll be like 30 seconds long, silent, and I'll just sullenly eat a hat on film.
With the straightest face you'll ever see in the world. Like, in the entirety of
Oh,
eternity. Just eating a hat.
I'm gonna make the fruit by the foot cap now too. Then I can actually make it wearable.
Foot by the foot beanie. Yeah.
The hat
Just make a
itself
whole
will probably
clothing line.
be a fruit roll-up, and then the fruit by the foot will be used to make
Fruit by the foot
the...
clothing line.
We're gonna make our own clothing line based off of this.
I can do it.
I'm gonna
I
make
know I
like a
can
sour
do it.
punch straw like boot and just eat it now.
The
I just
bats,
need to get a mold.
this is
and
why we
then-
love it.
This is
Guys,
why I love
you're
that.
Standing
No.
like this.
And no one's allowed to say anything about it being a yarmulke because I'm Jewish. So it's totally an appropriate hat for me.
Awesome.
Okay. You guys
I
don't
love
even know.
Anyway.
Clay. All I need is clay. And I can make these hats.
But we can't eat clay.
Clay.
It's fruit by the foot.
You-
No, no, no.
clay isn't
The
edible.
clay is
No,
just
as in a mold. As in a mold. Just
Oh.
eat it.
Oh,
That makes sense.
to get the shape.
Yeah.
And you can wear them. You'll be able to wear them. And I'll use like super sticky spray so that it will stay. And like a sealant that it's edible. I'm already thinking this over. I'm way too...
Do
I'm
it,
getting
Peanut.
too
Do
into
it. Do it.
I'll do it.
We're
I
gonna
will
have
do
our
it.
own
I'm
entire.
just going to
by the
like
way-
shellac it with rock sugar.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. It would have like a crunchy exterior and then chewy fruit by the foot interior.
That'd be
Yeah.
delicious clothes.
Just our own entire clothing line. We're
I can't eat your
geniuses.
This is ridiculous, but it's probably one of the best ideas I've ever heard.
Just show up to a con with a vendor of edible clothing. I mean, what more could you want?
You know,
You have
that
some.
would make a lot of money.
In Las
Make
Vegas,
the Rainbow Dash wing hats out of edible.
I want it. I call that hat. I want to eat it. I want to eat that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm not kidding. I did see edible clothing in Las Vegas made out of the candy necklace beads. They were bras, panties, and jock straps.
No surprise
Yeah,
there.
it's Las
That's
Vegas.
Of course, Matt.
I kind of wanted one of the bras.
You know what
Just
are
to
you
have-
doing looking at these?
I feel like one of those would chafe.
I'm an adult.
I feel like those
Like,
would chafe.
Yeah, it gets sticky.
You don't wear them for an extended period of time. You put them on and then have fun taking them off.
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah. Just your peanut sitting here in front of a computer, like, I'm hungry. What am I going to do? Oh yeah, you just kind of lifts up her shirt, sticks her head down, just kind of starts nibbling on her bra.
Those are best enjoyed. That sort of thing's best enjoyed with others. Just. This is not a one-time activity.
This is one of the best tangents we've ever been on. Hate to say it, but it is.
It is.
Why? Well, I guess that's what happens when you have a con in Vegas.
Yeah, we talk about. Well, actually, no. It just kind of talks to me.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Chainmail made out of lifesavers.
Oh, yes.
That is beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's great.
We need this.
If I fall in battle, my fall shall be delicious.
Maybe minty, maybe fruity. I don't know. It just depends what lifesavers you throw on me.
Very.
And then maybe an undercoat of like the gooey lifesavers,
I love those.
like the chewy
Oh.
lifesavers, so that it's not like all uncomfortable.
I would think you'd actually have to use the chewy ones to make it, because I don't know that you could like link regular lifesavers
It
together.
can be done. It can be done.
They're
Nothing's
too
impossible.
crumbly. They're too crumbly. As soon as you get them wide enough for them to fit together, they just fall apart.
Yeah.
You need the chewy ones so you can cut them and then like wiggle them together.
Wiggle them together.
Oh, that
So you
sounds.
can spread them.
Or
Dirty.
while there's, you can do it while they're still like hot, but that'd be hard to work with. Have you ever worked with a scalding lollipop? That hurts.
Can't say that I ever.
Have you worked with scalding
You've never worked with the scalding lollipop bats? That's something I'd expect you
No.
to do.
Why?
I don't
You guys
know.
are insane.
You know, actually, I lied. I have worked with a scalding lollipop.
I suppose I've made candy before, so that kind of counts.
Scalding
Yeah.
I've worked
lollipops
with like
are
rock sugar
painful.
to make candy.
Yeah.
This has been something I've done, I guess. But
I've done it too. Scalding lollipops, right there.
It
I've
hurts.
done that. It does.
I suppose I have been burned by rock
Cut
sugar,
you.
so I accept your premise.
Oh, here's another cool idea. A sweater made out of gummy worms.
That's amazing.
It has to be like a pinstripe sweater or something.
You could make a cotton candy wig and like cosplay as Pinkie Pie.
Yes.
And then the
I am
tip on
extremely
is
tempted to just go to the local convenience store and buy a bunch of snacks now.
Yes.
That's amazing.
my local store is King Supers. And that's like 10 minutes away.
Hey, my local King Supers is like 30 minutes away.
I have a
Mine's
corner
over
store.
it.
I'm thinking instead of cotton candy wig made out of Cheetos. What do you think?
Maybe. I think we're kind of sticking to the sweet.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
No, you
Yeah.
fancy yourself a redhead? Get the flaming hot kind.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh.
It's funny
God.
because red Cheeto.
I am just gonna start ignoring you.
Yay!
We're gonna call this clothing line "Clothes that you really need a shower after wearing."
Yes. Just a really inconveniently long name.
Clothes that you just want to sit still in.
Clothes that make you feel sticky.